A school lockdown is just like an evacuation in a safety drill. Don't get it wrong, a lockdown is not an evacuation drill. A lockdown is just that, a lockdown.
I feel like lockdowns can sometimes be necessary, but most of the time they're just a waste of time.
I think that they were made as a safety measure in case anything happened and to keep safe, but then they do waste time because sometimes they're not all that necessary. I feel safe at school to an extent. Like some schools, like my school, they leave their gates open, which I don't think is all that smart considering all the shootings and stuff that have been happening. But then if we went on to a lockdown, yeah, I feel that they are doing their best to keep us safe.
The first time I was in a lockdown, there was a person in the area where my school was, and he was armed and he had fired his gun multiple times, but not at anybody, but I did feel safer in a lockdown.
It is a big deal. You know, just because you were kidding, it caused all this hate and discontent. We have to look into every threat. The unfortunate part is that we lose lives at times, but we do learn from these events. So we have to take every threat seriously.
Lockdowns are effective, but then they're really trapping us in the school with the potential threat there.
If I could do something different, I'd make sure everybody knew what was going on before lockdown procedures were taking place.
I'm not sure. Threats is a big spectrum. It could be a direct threat, it could be an indirect threat, it could be a threat against the site, it could be a threat at a particular student. So is it one way to handle a threat? Absolutely not. But we have to take every threat serious. You know, to us, we can't just ignore one threat. I mean, it doesn't matter how vague it is.
A lot of people that put us in this situation are students at the school, and they are usually bullying victims.
The person that receives the threat is affected, and then distributes the threat, and then we roll out the procedures that we were talking about earlier. If we're going to lock down the school, and how it's going to be affected, and then just pick your particular site that you're at. Those X amount of students that happen to be there all the time are affected. And then their parents are affected. There's no one set cookie cutter for every incident. We have to take one, you know, every incident is different.
There are other ways that you can help yourself and confront a bully other than threatening their life and others around as well.